right now, what we got going on is we got the oil pan, and as you can see, we got giant chunks of metal in here, big old chunks. And then if we look up here, the girdle is actually broken. Like, wow. Alright y'all, what's up? I'm absolutely terrible with this whole YouTube stuff. So as you can see, there's a big old intercooler pipe right here, and we got a mess on our hands. So the Civic's been boosted for a while. I've had it on and off the dyno like 2 or 3 times. It's been running good lately for the past few days. 12 pounds. It made 350 something real horsepower. It's been really fun. But today I filled it up with E85. You know, first time I ever filled the tank all the way up. And on my way home, catastrophe happened. It started knocking really bad. I heard a big old bang. So I turned the car stalled out. I put it in neutral, coasted off to the side of the road. I got to a gas station, started it up, heard a really loud knocking noise. I was like, okay, that's enough. She's done. She's a knocking. That's it for this block. Turned it back off, went out, got my daily. Went over to U-Haul, picked up a trailer because I still don't have a trailer yet for myself. And then I brought it back home, and this is what we see. So right now, what we got going on is we got the oil pan, and as you can see, we got giant chunks of metal in here, big old chunks. And then if we look up here, the girdle is actually broken. Like, wow. And then if we look up here, the rod is just kind of dangling. So we got, like, that's our rod snapped. If you look up there, our piston is actually still in there with half the rod. So, I mean, apparently h22 rods are not that strong. 350 horsepower, 345, 344, something like that torque is all they could handle. Granted, I was boost creeping up to 16 pounds, so it's probably closer to about 400 horsepower at that point. As you can see, I got 2 windows in the back of the block over there. But yeah. Alright, so I figured I'd record this because it was getting really freaking sketchy. I pulled all the bolts out between the trans and the block. There's nothing holding it in. Got the T-bracket bolt out for the block. I got this bolt for the mount here, and I'm working on the last one. I have a jack under here, however, it's not quite tall enough. So you can see there's like a little gap there. Yeah, we're just sending it. The block is broken, as you can see. Like, the girdle is physically broken. We got a piston, like, broken rod. Rest of the rod's still in there. I mean, it's pretty done. So at this point, we're just dropping that last mount. I just picked up the camera to record because, like I said, it was getting really sketchy. So you guys are gonna come along for the ride and watch what happens with me. Gonna make sure my toes are clear here. We're gonna loosen. See what happens. Everything's disconnected. This mount should be the only thing holding in the block on this side, and then the trans is the only other thing holding it up. Hopefully we don't mess up the main shaft or the output shaft, whatever it is. But we're about to find out. So sketchy. If this trans does break, we have an cord outside with another trans we could steal. Not worried about the clutch here because I have a twin disc on the floor. So yeah, we're gonna see what happens. Wow, this is a long freaking bolt. Is it stripped or something? Like, oh, I feel dumb, guys. I think there's a nut on the bottom. I'm pretty sure there's a nut on the bottom. Let me see. Yep, there sure is. That made things way sketchier. Alright, give me a sec. I'll be right back. Alright, so we did things a little different. What I did was I ended up putting that first bolt back, took that one out because it has a nut on the bottom, and now we're going to drop it. There it goes. That wasn't as sketchy as I thought it was going to be. Engine bay blocked that from going down even farther. We might even be on our wood. Nope, we're not. So yeah, it's just the mount blocking it. Alright, got it. But you can see we are separated all around. Alright, gotta get this block out of here so we can put this block in there. We're getting there, guys.